and gentlemen, distinguished guests, friends from industries, it is indeed a pleasure for me, and I extend my thanks to the organizer that they have invited me in this function. And I have been informed just now, because in a busy schedule I could not mark this day for attending this function, but I have been informed just now that it is a function related to Digital India. So far as this Digital India vision of the Prime Minister is concerned, it is based on largely three pillars. First is infrastructure, second is e-governance and service on demand, and third is digital empowerment. So if we see first about this infrastructure, in our country, we are on the path of robust infrastructure for achieving the vision of Digital India of our Prime Minister. We have 110 crore mobiles and 114 crore Aadhaar numbers to our citizens. And so far as the connectivity part is concerned, the internet connectivity is around 47 crore, and very robust infrastructure is already there with respect to even the financial inclusion, Jan Dhan accounts, around 27 crore, and most of the accounts have already been seeded with the Aadhaar, that is around 47 crore. Digital payment is one of the sector which is increasing day by day. No doubt now these days, initially it has tremendous and splendid growth. But it needs awareness programs. Because in rural India, where the huge infrastructure is required to be laid down, 83 crore population of the country lives in rural India. And as on today, we have already connected 90,000 gram panchayat out of 250,000 gram panchayat through optical fiber cables. And it is targeted that the remaining will be completed by December 2018. And once this is over, then the next step is how to connect these gram panchayat with high-speed Wi-Fi hotspots, providing Wi-Fi in the villages. And we can see that once all these gram panchayat, 250,000 gram panchayat are connected with optical fibers, and the Wi-Fi hotspots devices are installed in all these gram panchayats, then it will be a real users of internet. Then apart from this infrastructure, we are, because in every gram panchayat we are having common service centers. And those common service centers covering around 5,000 population, and we expect that every common service center can provide the literacy program or the awareness program. It may be a digital payment, it may be a program related to other digital literacy. Then we can cover a vast number of population, and that is too decentralized. And once it is done, then we can see that the technology for our country can be a game changer. So it is a vision of our Prime Minister that we have to reach to the last milestone and how we can provide not only the digital literacy, but by service on demand. So far, one of the service on demand, Aadhaar, is concerned. Just we see the use of technology, that the direct benefit transfer, how it has helped millions of people. There is no corruption, and the 100% transparency is there. Whatever it is being transferred, from here it reaches to the people. And as on today, around 1,90,000 crore rupees have already been transferred by way of using the direct benefit transfer facility. So this is also one of the digital payment. The digital payment can be person to government, government to person, person to merchant, and person to person. So far the person to government is concerned, it can be encouraged. So far the government to person is concerned, it can be encouraged. Person to merchant can be encouraged. But person to person, no doubt it may take some time. But certainly a complete ecosystem has already been developed in the country. And the people, even in rural area, they are utilizing. Whenever we take such a decision, then normally the mindset is there to use the cash. But once it is easy, convenient, secure, and cheaper, then the people will use the digital payment. So now we are required to provide the incentives in case of digital payment in comparison to cash. If there is no incentive, then I can understand it definitely. The future on digital payment it may be slightly difficult. So it is a serious consideration with the government that how we can provide it the cheaper. So it is one of the use of the technology. And if we see the use of the technology in other areas which are very, very challenging, and those areas are unoccupied basically. Because when we were discussing with the chairman of the Microsoft, Bill Gates, about these challenges which our country can, and how we can utilize the technology in our rural area. Basically two sectors, one is education and other is health. These are the crucial sectors we can address the problem of the rural masses. Because in education, we can use the technology in large scale covering all the educational institutions. As on today, we don't have uniformity of education. The standard of education and quality of education differ from place to place. And in remote rural areas, we are not having the same quality of education which we are having in urban areas. So how we can use the technology that is for 3D form of animation of education, how we can take the course contents of Board of Secondary Education, and how we can take the course contents of engineering discipline, specialty, and the medical specialty. And once we are successful taking the lectures from the eminent professors, eminent teachers, then those lectures it may be offline or online. Those can be provided in the schools, those can be provided in educational institutions, those can be provided in colleges and universities. So in that eventuality, we can say that yes, we are providing the quality uniform education all over the country. The second equally important part is of health. In health sector, because we know that how it is difficult for in rural India, and once the people get all the information, telemedicine and so many other facilities and services in health sector. So these are two crucial sectors where we have to consider seriously and address and redress the problem which we are facing as on today. But to my mind, because the technology is fast changing, and we can not talk about the years, but it is few months, we can achieve all these things. And another is the agriculture, it is also very, very important because now the creation of the ENAM, National Agriculture Market Committee, the farmers are getting the lucrative prices of their product. And apart from this, the use of technology in soil health card and so many other things. So by all this, a complete ecosystem has been created, a multi-pronged, the approach is being adopted. And by 2024, we can expect that the digital economy can reach to $1 trillion, and it is one of the biggest achievements will be for our country. So there are so many things to say, but with these words, I thanks very much to the organizers for calling me and providing me this opportunity. Thank you very much.